It really is a great mansion, right? This is the mansion of Gretchen Dublé, the well-known gourmet.
You are the ones from the Layton Detective Agency. I'm Tristan, the butler. Please come in.
Wow! Even the interiors are great.
It's filled with cats.
Madame Dublé, the people from the detective agency have arrived. You've really made me wait, Professor Layton.
Professor Layton?
And who may you be?
She has a really big present.
Pleased to meet you, Madame Dublé. I'm Katrielle Layton, Herschel Layton's daughter.
Professor Layton's daughter? The one I called was Professor Layton. The request I have is not something a little girl like you can solve.
No, there's no problem. I will solve this in my father's place.
We don't have much time, so I guess you'll do. Hurry up and find my little Rexy immediately.
Rexy? And who is Rexy?
My lovely adorable Rexy! I haven't seen him since yesterday morning. I'm so worried I can't sleep at night.
Is the request to find a pet?
That's right. Is there any problem?
No.
The house is surrounded by high walls. The chances that he is outside them are rather low. But ever since yesterday, no matter how much we look for him, he is nowhere to be found. Please find him before 6 today.
6 today?
We have 5 hours.
In 5 hours, the banquet organized by Madam will start. Madam was looking forward to enjoying the banquet with Rex.
Madam, if we happen to find Rexy, I have a request.
And what would that be?
Let us attend your banquet too.
Alright, what are you asking for?
The rumor says that if you get to attend Duplé's banquet, you get to eat the best food in the world. Of course I needed to ask.
That would be a cheap price for being able to have Rexy back.
Yay!
I'm going to get ready for the banquet. In that time, you must find Rexy. Are we clear?
Clear as water. I'm Maya, the maid. I'll guide you around. Thanks for your help.
Even if you like cats, this is simply too much.
Which one is Rex?
He's the one in the photo over there.
Huh, I see. This one. He looks quite cute.
Me, the photos. Take them.
Oh, that's... Oh!
Go ahead.
Thank you. Didn't she just move at impossible speed? What's that maid made of?
That person is Denny Bacon, right? The worldwide known famous chef.
You know about him?
I've seen him in magazines. They say his dishes are like works of art. But wasn't he at a 5-star restaurant in Paris?
He's been scouted by Madame, and he works at the house now. It wouldn't be too much to say that Madame Dublé's house only the best food in the world to serve.
Then I'll be able to eat Denny's dish at the banquet? After hearing that, I'm even more pumped up. I'll find you no matter what. By the way, why did you take the pictures earlier?
Oh, Danny hates cats. Apparently even looking at one makes him feel ill.
Is that so?
Maid, lend me a hand, please.
Yes. I'm sorry about this, Miss Layton.
Don't worry, we'll look on our own from here.
It may not be the same, but here you are, have the house's plans. It's fine to look as much as you need.
This is Madame's bedroom, right? It looks like Rex is here a lot of the time. This is really weird. What's wrong? When you look around, there's no scratching marks anywhere. So there are no hints.
Couldn't it have been a well-behaved cat?
It looks like Rex really likes this garden. It looks like this is a hard wall to climb, right?
Hey, Katrielle, what do you think about this?
A drain, right? It looks quite hard to get outside from here, too. Look, there are pipe marks here.
That must have been Rexy's doing.
You are...
I'm the gardener, Gregory. You need something?
Can we ask you about Rexy?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ask me later.
I'm sorry.
Darn. He even got here. Do cats eat plants?
They're carnivores, but they like to eat grass and it helps them with heartburn. There are cat footprints here!
There's plenty here, too.
If you manage to get out, Rex's footprints could be among these.
And if we need to follow every single one, we won't make it on time.
There's no need to follow them. Huh? Why? Because Rexy's inside.
Huh? How can you be so sure?
Even though there are many cat footprints here, there were not even one inside.
So he must be outside, right?
I think you're misunderstanding something. Rexy isn't a cat.
Huh? What did you just say?
I'm telling you, Rexy isn't a cat. He's an iguana.
What?
There's no single iguana-like footprint outside. Therefore, he must be inside. Wait a moment. I don't understand anything about Rex not being a cat. Madam, the butler, and the maid, none of them said he was a cat, right?
True.
Then what about all the cat photos and other items? Cards against Rexy. Cards against Rex? Rexy hates cats. That's why they put cats around anything valuable Rexy shouldn't touch.
I see. That's why there's so many.
Also, there wasn't only one photo on the table May told us about. There was one with an iguana, too. I see. By the way, the culprit is also inside.
Culprit? A pet going missing doesn't have culprits or anything.
You are wrong. Rexy was probably kidnapped.
Kidnapped?
We verified he's not outside, and no matter how much we look, we can't find him. Therefore, the chances that someone got him and is hiding him are quite high. So, who are the people that were in the house at the time Rexy disappeared?
Yesterday was me, Madam, Tristan, Gregory, and Danny.
Let me be clear here. I really don't like Rexy.
Why's that?
He keeps eating my dear plants. I put so much care into them. I would really like to eat him to show him what it feels like.
Have you really thought about eating him?
No, of course not. There's no way. If Madam found out, I would be dead meat.
I see. Danny?
An investigation? Please make it short. There is almost no time until the banquet.
This is amazing.
You there, don't get so close to the food.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I am a perfectionist when it comes to food. I won't allow anyone to touch my metal with my food.
Your food is a work of art after all. Ernest, be careful. Yes.
So, what do you want?
Oh, that's right. We're looking for Rexy's kidnapper. Do you have any idea?
I do not know. I am always so focused on my job, after all. I always make sure not to get too close to the pets or the animals.
Is that so? Who is the person in the photo?
I'm sorry, there is no more time. If you will excuse me.
Alright, understood. Next would be the butler, Tristan, right? Didn't he have any family?
No, it looks like he's single.
Is that so?
And what is it that you would like to talk about? There's almost no time until the banquet.
What's that?
A list of all the guests with their photos. We cannot afford to get a single name wrong after all.
Incredible. It's filled with rich people. There's young people, too. Is this person famous, too?
That would be Cliff McMahon Group's second president.
He's the president being so young?
This is the first time he is invited to one of Madame's banquets too.
Oh my, look at the time. Excuse me, I have to leave now.
We can't afford to relax either.
What are we going to do, Miss Layton? So that's how it was. The mystery is history. No? This case was just like a brushstroke cake, their taste being only surpassed by their beauty.
Okay, I'm not reacting to this anymore.
Everyone, once again, Miss Layton has managed to quickly solve this mystery. Have you been able to understand it too? These are the important points. How did Miss Layton solve this case with just these hints? Now here comes the solution. I've caught him! I've caught Rexy Wexy! You're amazing, Miss Layton!
You caught him?
Yes, I've got him in here. May, let everyone in the mansion know.
Sure. Everyone! Rex has been found!
That's great news.
Concentrate on your cooking.
Rexy has been found!
Just as I suspected. You were the one behind Rexy Wexy's kidnapping. Danny Bacon, chef of the Dublay's house. I knew that if I had said that I found Rexy Wexy, the culprit would go to check on him to make sure.
You tricked me completely.
Yeah, but I already knew that you were the culprit, Danny.
Eh?
Is that so?
What do you mean?
Then allow me to explain. The tale that will bring you to tears, brimming with love for the family and for cooking, and the kidnapping filled with all that love. Since Madame loves Rexy Wexy so much, he's free to move around as he wants. In order to guard certain things against him, they use cat photos and images. But since Danny hates cats too, this couldn't be done in the kitchen. Due to this, Rexy Wexy managed to get into the kitchen and get close to the food. Danny is a perfectionist, and today the banquet will be filled with many important guests.
Don't touch that! Don't touch that dish!
In order to avoid him meddling, you trapped Rexy Wexy in a cage until you were done with the food preparations, right?
Yes, he's as you say.
But I'm sure Rex's meddling is an everyday thing. Why did you have to cage him only now?
That's
because today's banquet has a very important guest. Who? The son you were separated from long ago, right?
his son. Wasn't he single? It's as she says. Eh? Cliff McMahon, the president of McMahon Group, is the son I had with the ex-wife. It's an embarrassing situation for me, but when Cliff was young, my company went through a downsizing. I spend my day lazily at home. Due to that, my wife stopped loving me, and she got a divorce, getting custody of Cliff.
Wait, Daddy.
Cliff?
Is it true that I'll never see you again?
I'm sorry, Cliff. Daddy was not a good dad, so Mommy hate him now.
He's not a bad dad. Says he's always nice to me, and he always supports me, right? And I love the hamburger steak you make at home.
Cliff. I took those words with me. After the divorce, I start to work hard in my cooking at a restaurant. I engraved Cliff's words in my heart, and I work hard as I can.
Danny, I want to scout you.
I got invited to the top restaurant in Paris. With those news, I thought about returning. But... Cleve! Oh. My boy. It was too late. Then, after I was honed my skills further, I became Dublay's chef one day.
Danny, this is the list of guests for the banquet.
I saw Cleve's name there. I'm sure Cleve doesn't remember me, but he's my dear one and only son. I wanted to serve him the greatest of dishes. But no matter the reason, the fact I betrayed Madame remains the truth. I'm ready to take my punishment.
Welcome back, madam.
Wexy, where is my Wexy Bexy?
Madam, here he is.
Wexy, I really wanted to see you.
Madam, actually
Rexy was in your room, hiding under your bed. It seems he wanted to be closer to his dear madam.
Is that so? You can't live without me. Madame, it's almost time. I'll go immediately. Thank you, Katrielle. I shouldn't have expected less from Professor Layton's daughter, right?
Then, madam, is it all right for me to attend the banquet, right?
I promised you after all. You are welcome.
Yay! Thank you so very much.
Hey, you're drooling. Katrielle.
Madam's request was to find Wexy, not to catch his kidnapper. And also, I want to eat Danny's food. It would be a problem if you're fired.
Thank you, Katrielle. I will serve you the best food in the world.
They even got me this wonderful dress.
That old woman even made the arrangements to get me a seat.
That's really nice, Cheryl.
Everyone, I can't thank you enough for taking time to attend this banquet of mine. With that said, cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome, President Cliff McMahon.
It's an honor to be invited to this party.
Are you enjoying the food?
Certainly. Every dish is incredible.
I'm glad to hear that. Next, we'll have today's main dish. This is Danny's latest masterpiece, a truffled... Hey, what is the meaning of this?
I did as the chef instructed.
To bring such a lousy thing to our important guests, make him do something else immediately!
Right away.
Wait, please. Leave it.
Yes? President McMahon, you don't need to force yourself.
Excuse me. Could you call the chef?
I am Danny, the chef. Do you call for me?
Chef Danny. This is the hamburger that I always wanted to eat. It was more delicious than any other hamburger. No, any other dish I ever had. I always paid attention to your cooking career. And by looking at how much effort you put into it, I managed to try my best too. The reason why I became who I am now is thanks to you.
I can't thank you enough for those words.
Is it alright if I come again to have this hamburger?
No, of course not.
Damn, now my food is gonna get salty.
Cliff remembered the taste of Danny's hamburger. We are talking about his dear father. No matter how long they were apart, there's no way to forget. Look at this! It says it's thanks from Madame Dublé for finding her Rexy. Isn't that amazing? I bet it's something expensive. It is a gift from a millionaire, after all.
Open it already.
Ah!
Don't say what you're going to say, Katrielle.
I don't want this! She said it.
Lovey-dovey.
Cat's mini corner. Brushstroke cakes are really cute cakes that were born in Russia. Decorated with colored chocolate, they almost become works of art. They're so cute, it's hard to eat them.